Donald Trump has spoken many times from the Oval Office, but what matters more is what he has done to American democracy. Over the years, he has broken down many of the guardrails that once protected the system. Big moments like January 6th or sending troops against U.S. citizens are easy to point to. But now comes something equally dangerous: the indictment of former FBI Director James Comey. This may mark one of the most destructive blows to the country's democratic traditions. What makes this so troubling is that Trump seems to believe there are no rules or limits that apply to him. No law, no ethics, no basic sense of responsibility. By ordering charges against Comey, he has shown the world that he is willing to punish his personal enemies in ways that resemble authoritarian regimes. In countries run by dictators, one of the first moves is to jail political rivals. That's the road Trump appears to be on. Supporters might argue that President Biden's Justice Department charged Trump and others too, but there is no evidence Biden directed any of those cases. In fact, Attorney General Merrick Garland was so cautious that he brought in a special prosecutor, delaying the process for months. The contrast matters because Trump's action against Comey looks like personal revenge, not justice. Meanwhile, Trump himself ignored subpoenas, refused to return government documents, and encouraged the January 6th attack on Congress, acts that were corrupt and dangerous. Those crimes were real. But when Trump turns the justice system against people like Comey, who did nothing illegal, it becomes a weapon for payback. To Trump, simply being his opponent seems like a crime. Even more shocking, Trump didn't even hide it. He publicly told Attorney General Pam Bondi to indict his enemies and fired one of his own U.S. attorneys when things didn't go his way. Moves like this are not mistakes. They are deliberate attempts